Hello everyone, my name is Sharna and I am part of the admin team here at Tomorrow's Women Wirral and the communications officer for the charity as well. So today I'm going to be talking you through an introduction to Zoom. Those of you who haven't yet managed to set it up or navigate your way around the video conference platform, up until now, hopefully we can show you how easy and user-friendly Zoom actually is. So you will need a laptop or a computer, or you can also use a phone or a tablet if you do have one as well. Zoom is compatible with those. You'll also need an email address, which I am hopeful that you'll already have if you're here watching on our social media channels. So there are three main steps to Zoom that we're going to break down a little bit, and today you're going to have a visual video that you can actually follow step by step to get yourself set up. So step 1 is sign up. Step 2 is download the Zoom app, and step 3, you're good to go and you can now host or join your meetings as and when you like. And maybe you've got a nice little cup of tea or a coffee as well to get you through. Okay, so step 1, sign up. Go to any web browser that you would normally use and type in Zoom and click on the first site that just says Zoom. So as you can see along the top right, we've got a couple of options. So join a meeting, host a meeting, but for us as a starting point, it's the sign up, it's free button. So it's going to ask you for a couple of details now. So initially you're going to need to put in your date of birth. So this is just to make sure that you're of age to use the site, which I think we definitely all are, aren't we, ladies? So pop in your details there and press continue. So now that that's done, it's going to ask you to sign up, and as you can see, that is completely free. So it does ask you for a work email address, but don't worry too much about that. Any email address is absolutely fine. So just pop in your own email address and press the big blue sign up button at the bottom. So these pop-ups that might come up, don't worry too much about those, just press confirm to get them off your screen. And the next important step is that you'll have received a message to your email inbox. So that message should be sitting waiting for you if you just go to your own email address and check for that. So this big orange activate button here is what you'll need to click to take you to the site. And it'll ask you to now fill in some personal details as well. So it really is just as easy as that. Just get them filled in, first name, last name, and your chosen password as well. As you can see, the password section does have some kind of pointers for password strength and the kind of elements that it must have. This is just to make sure that it's all secure and that nobody's going to be getting into your Zoom account. Once you've filled all of those details in, there's a big orange button that just says continue at the bottom. If you just press that, and it'll take you to a page that says start your meeting. If you want to give that a go, that's absolutely fine. You can do that, but I will be talking you through how to start a meeting and how to join a meeting as well in just a moment. So I would press go to my account at this stage. That is step 1, all complete. So you've now officially signed up. You've got yourself an account for Zoom. So step 2, downloading the Zoom app. Easy enough, same as before. If you just go to your web browser, type in download Zoom, and it's the top search that will appear. You just need to click the top search that says download center -Zoom. Top button, download, easy as that. Give that a click. There's a little pop-up message. You'll need to save this so that it can get the app down onto your computer or your laptop. So once you've double-clicked that bottom left corner pop-up, it's just going to basically take you through the motions. So you just need to keep pressing continue to get through. If you've got any login credentials or passworded laptop, it'll ask you for that as well. If so, just pop that in and just wait for the download, basically. So the installation was successful. Great start. As you can see, there's the app is now downloaded, and you're just going to need to sign in with those details that we've just set up a moment ago. So the reason I'd suggest to do it this way, doing your sign up first and then the app, is because to sign into the app, you're already going to need to have those details. So if you want to download the Zoom app first, you can do. But I would suggest, if you haven't already got an account, doing it this way instead, just for ease, to get yourself onto your meetings straight away. And voila, the details are in, and you're now going to be in the Zoom app. So step 3, we're now good to go and we're ready to join a meeting, start a meeting, or schedule a meeting if we even want to for a later date. So if you just click the join button that you can see there in the middle of the screen, it will pop up asking for a meeting ID or a personal link name. Now you might be thinking, hang on a minute, meeting ID or personal link name, I haven't set that up. So basically, when you're invited to a Zoom meeting, whether that be over email, so you've received a direct invite on your email address, or whether that be that you've seen companies doing a coffee morning on Facebook, for example, no matter which way you are invited, you will see a meeting ID or a personal link name, and you'll also see a passcode as well, which you'll be asked for in the next step. Let's just say, for example's sake, today you've been sent an email to join a Zoom for training. So as you can see here, it will look something like this in your inbox. Dear you, basically, this is the meeting you've been invited to at this time, this date, and it'll give you a link to join the meeting, and it'll give you the meeting ID and the meeting passcode, like we've just said. So there are 2 options here, really. You can copy and paste the join Zoom meeting, or if it comes up blue, that means it's a hyperlink, so basically you can just directly click it. That will then take you to the site that will say join the meeting like we saw earlier, and it will automatically pop into your Zoom app if you've got it downloaded, which I'm hoping you already have following these steps. Just to make this as easy and user-friendly as possible, what we're going to do is we're going to take the meeting ID and the passcode and pop it into the Zoom app that we've just downloaded and make full use of the app that we've got now. So if you just highlight over the meeting ID that you've been given and right-click copy, or you can also press Control-C if you want to be very tech-savvy. Go back to your Zoom app, pop in the meeting ID in the box that it's given you there, and then also just put your name if you want to do that as well. Just for the example here, we've put our TWW. Just before you join the meeting, you can turn your video off, and you can also kind of disconnect from the audio, but that will mean that you won't be able to hear anything. So if you want to be able to hear what's going on in the meeting, don't click that top button. But if you do want to turn your video off, obviously click that here before you go in, and then you can always change that once you're already in the meeting and turn your video back on. Once you've done this step, you'll see it's asking you for your meeting passcode. So again, back to your email, highlight the passcode, Control-C, or right-click copy, and then back in, right-click paste to get that in the box there. And now, as you'll see, you're waiting for the host to start. So don't worry too much about this. Don't worry about this. It doesn't mean you've done anything wrong. You've done everything right up until now. All this means is perhaps you're a little bit early for the meeting. You know, maybe it doesn't start for another 15 minutes, or the host themselves isn't actually in the meeting yet. So when they come in, they'll let you in. They'll let you into the meeting room. And just so you can sort of expect what to see when you join, there'll either be kind of blank black boxes with just names or words, whatever it is people have typed in as their kind of meeting name, or there'll be pictures of people, or there'll be videos of people on there. It depends if they've put their video on or not. So everybody that joins in the meeting should be on mute, but you can manage that in the bottom left corner. As you can see here, it says join audio, and once you've done that, you can either have yourself on mute or unmute. So if you want to have yourself on mute, maybe the dog's barking in the background, or maybe someone's doing the dishes in the kitchen, get yourself on mute, and then don't forget to unmute yourself whenever you want to chat or contribute to the meeting. Similar with the video, you can turn it on or off depending on your preference. So just another option for you here. If you do want to stay on mute, you can use the chat function that you can see at the bottom there and just type in your message. And as you can see, how easy is this? It really is just a case of following it step by step. And once you've got your sign in and your setup, you're pretty much good to go. You can also use these little reactions here if you want to kind of have a little celebratory or a happy face at what someone's saying. The facilitator of the meeting may also ask you to use those to respond to polls and things like that. But again, it should be straightforward enough. Any instructions that you're given should be explained to you by whoever's facilitating the meeting. And that's about it, ladies. Hopefully we've made it as user-friendly as possible for you. Following those 3 simple steps: sign up, download the app, and then obviously get into your meeting basically. If you do have any issues or you kind of need any further, advice with that or whatever, there's a lot of Zoom and virtual conferencing sort of training around online. There's loads of other tutorials on YouTube as well, in case there's something I've missed, but hopefully this should pretty much be your basic introduction to how to get yourself set up. Now, just as a side note of that, really, before we end this video today, if there's anything that you'd like to see from us as part of our digital series, TWW Online, using Zoom, please do let us know. We're always open to suggestions. We are hopefully going to be starting some virtual meetings in the coming weeks, especially over this festive period. We're looking to maybe do some virtual coffee mornings and maybe, other things at a later date as well. And maybe other sort of activities. But as part of our digital series, we're very much driven by what you want to see as the women. So please do let us know in the comments if you would be interested in the sort of meeting coffee morning style virtual meetings. And again, if you need anything, of course. We are still operating and offering our support to women. So please do contact our admin team on 0151 647 7907, or you can also email our admin team on admin@tomorrowswomen.org.uk, and we will always get the support in place that we can for you. So thank you for watching. Please let us know if you managed to get yourself set up on Zoom if you haven't already, and keep watching our digital series and stay in touch. Thanks, ladies. Take care.